be sure to comment, subscribe, and click the notifications bell.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, what's up guys, JD, very part of Venom Nation Wrestling, and this is the Mae Young Classic Night 3 of the first round review here. Before I get into this here, guys, but if you are new, be sure to leave a thumbs up like that. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and like the Facebook page, where both links are down below. Tell your friends and family come and join the JD Venom Nation here on YouTube. And also, as well, guys, got Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Mae Young Classic Night 1 and Night 2, the Getting Over podcast. If you're into Call of Duty World War II Beta is up live on the channels. Probably at least, I want to say probably at least, you know, almost 10 hours worth of footage of me playing Call of Duty World War II. A lot of stuff on the channel right now, guys, so check out the channel. Over 5,400 subscribers strong, and yeah, I really appreciate everybody who's been subscribing this week, who's been coming out to live streams for the Call of Duty World War II beta. So it has been a great week so far. So yeah, so we are here to talk about the Mae Young Classic Night 3 of the first round. And you know, as I stated yesterday, Night 2 wasn't really that great, but Night 3 and Night 4 definitely is a good watch. We did start off tonight's episode of Aisha Raymond, aka Raka Khan. It's not Raka Khan, but she reminds me of Raka Khan from TNA, Aisha Raymond. But she went up against Toni Storm. If you are into Shimmer, or if you're into you know, the women's wrestling scene, independent scene that's not WWE, you know who Toni Storm is. You know, she's from I believe from Australia or New Zealand, one or the other. She has this Motley Crue type of gimmick. She has a little top hat, has this little, you know, band-aid or whatever, you know, eye patch, whatever the fuck you want to call it, under her eye. She is a very good looking woman, by the way, too. But she went up against Aisha Raymond here tonight. The match did start off slow. You know, Toni Storm, she exudes cockiness, she exudes confidence, and she showed that off here in the match. You know, she does a little booty bump, shakes her ass, do a booty bump to Aisha Raymond, kind of like, say headbutts, it's a butt going to Aisha Raymond. Aisha Raymond, who was dictated as the powerhouse in this match, doing power slams, scoop slams, you know, full running on splashes into the corner, you know, doing, you know, chokes and picking her up and throwing her down. So she was the powerhouse in this match. There was a beautiful spot where Toni Storm did a backstabber out of the corner to Aisha Raymond. Nice, beautiful suplexes and kip-ups by Toni Storm. Toni Storm has a lot of charisma. She has a lot of wrestling ability. She's going to be one of the women, and I'll be talking about this in tomorrow's episode on the women who I think who's going to, you know, all the 32 women who I think that WWE is going to be picking up. No matter, you know, no matter if they won or lost, who I think WWE is going to be utilizing on NXT and on the main roster. So the match continues here, and Aisha Raymond does get a little bit of the upper hand on Toni Storm, and the match ends where Aisha Raymond tries to go for a splash off the top rope. She misses, and Toni Storm rolls her up for a 1, 2, 3 pinfall. Very, I won't say great match, but entertaining match to start off with tonight's program. Moving on to the next match, we had Kavita DeVi, aka the Great Khali's protege, versus Dakota Kai, another woman that is from Shimmer. Another, like I said, most of these women are from Shimmer. I'm gonna keep saying that, but she is from Shimmer. And you know, Dakota Kai, she reminds me of Bayley. She looks like Bayley. She has colorful attire like Bayley. The only thing is that I think she has a little bit more of a mean streak than Bayley. She can kick your fucking head off. You know what I mean? She's one of those women that has those kicks to her arsenal. but she reminds me of Bayley, and I'm saying this right now. I definitely think that she'll be utilized either on NXT or on the main roster. She just has, there's just something about her that the fans will get behind her. I don't know if it's her colorful personality. I don't know if it's her hair. I don't know if it's both. I don't know if it's an in-ring skill, but she does have all three, does Dakota Kai. As for Kavita DeVi, she's a fucking, you know, a fucking giant of a woman. She's a giant of a woman, and she was part of the Great Khali's wrestling school. Does anybody want to be part of the Great Khali's wrestling school? I mean, that's not really much saying much anything. But she is from India, and she is strong as shit. She is the powerhouse. She's, you know, over 6 feet tall. And I can just see her being utilized in WWE just because she's from India. We already know what people from India get. You know, if you're from India, you're a WWE talent. We already know what that gets you. That gets you a WWE championship. So I can definitely see her being utilized either on NXT to be the NXT Women's Champion, or perhaps being, you know, Raw or SmackDown Women's Champion. But this match was really all to showcase Kavita DeVi's first main match, you know, in the WWE. I think this is her first match ever, I think. I'm not too sure. But if this was her first match ever, she looked good in her first match. She really did look good in her first match. She showed some athleticism. She showed that she can go to the top rope and be very agile with some arm drags. At one point, we saw a fireman's carry by Kavita DeVi and throws up Dakota Kai into a gorilla press and slams her. Very good stuff from Kavita DeVi. But Dakota Kai, man, she's a scrappy one. She's like a, you know, she's like the Mighty Mouse, you know, someone who never, ever gives up. She tried to do some kicks, but, you know, mostly it was Kavita DeVi in this match. At one point in this match, we see Dakota Kai, you know, hits a big boot onto Kavita DeVi, and that was pretty much it after that. After she hits like a big boot on Kavita DeVi. These names, Dakota Kai, Kavita DeVi. See, it has a DK for Dakota Kai, KD for Kavita DeVi. I'm wondering if they did that on purpose, because I am tongue-tied right now. Dakota Kai kind of did like a haluga kick, but it was like, instead from diagonal from corner to corner, it was from horizontal from corner to corner. So basically, kind of like a broski boot, but it was, you know, she wasn't sitting down, was Kavita DeVi. Dakota Kai, you know, she was actually standing up, Kavita DeVi. But anyway, hits the big boot, hits a coup de grace, or aka, just known in this match as a double stomp, and Kavita DeVi gets defeated by Dakota Kai with the 1-2-3 victory. And Dakota Kai, you know, she is, I expect her, if not to win her next match, I definitely see her, you know, going on to the semifinals. Either semifinals or the quarterfinals, because she has an it factor. But, again, you know, and just one more thing, you know, Dakota Kai, she does look a mixture between Bayley and Seth Rollins. When you look at her face, she looks like if Seth Rollins and Bayley had sex and they made a child. That's who Dakota Kai looks like to me. Maybe I'm missing it, but that's to me. On to our third match, we have Sage Beckett versus Bianca Belair. This match was decent, very decent, but the thing is about this match is that I really like the character of Bianca Belair. You know, her Bianca Belair, and maybe even another person I'll be talking about tomorrow, has the characteristics of a Sasha Banks when Sasha Banks was in NXT. Bianca Belair, I'm gonna say this right now, and right now you'll be watching this on September 3rd. I'm recording this on September the 1st. Right now, I will say Bianca Belair will be in NXT. She will be big in NXT, and I can see her being NXT Women's Champion. I'm not saying it's gonna be 2 months from now. I'm not saying it's gonna be a year from now. I'm saying in due time, a year, maybe a year and a half from now, I can see Bianca Belair being NXT Women's Champion. if not at least being in that realm of her being a number one contender for the NXT Women's Championship. She's athletic. She has a look. She has the hair. She has the cockiness of Alexa Bliss. She's great as a great character. Green the ring. But I think by the time a year and a half from now, she will be a lot better in the ring than she is right now. As far as Sage Beckett is concerned, Sage Beckett is another one of those bigger women, but she's athletic too. She can do drop kick from what I saw here in this match. She's very fast. She's very quick. She was trained by the Dudley Boys, so she's at Team 3D Academy. So she was in good hands with the Dudleys. But as far as this match overall, Bianca Belair is just cocky as shit. Doesn't matter how big Sage Beckett is. You know what I mean? Bianca Belair is built as a strong woman too as well, but not as strong as Sage Beckett. Sage Beckett gets the upper hand early on with shorter tackles, scoop slams, and Bianca Belair is just kipping up right out of it. She, like I said, Bianca Belair is athletic as shit. You get Beckett with big elbow drops and clotheslines and punches to the face, and as I mentioned before, specials into the corner. Bianca Belair has a beautiful drop kick. She gets up high. She was a former sprinter. She was a former hurler, so she has that athletic ability in her body. She has a mean streak as well with big clotheslines and stomps into the corner. I don't really know who was supposed to be playing face or heel in this match. I think that Bianca Belair was playing as the face in this match, but she was still wrestling like a heel. At one point we saw a beautiful splash, a beautiful leg drop by Bianca Belair. And the way that this match ends is that Belair, she has this long braid. Long braid. It goes almost to her fucking knee. That's how long her braid is Bianca Belair. She has very long hair. She uses her braid as a weapon, whips Sage Beckett, then immediately spears her afterwards. And the 1-2-3 victory is by Bianca Belair. And like I said, she's athletic as fuck. I can definitely see her being in NXT and becoming NXT Women's Champion. I'm going to keep saying that. She just has this look. She has this charisma about her, this natural charisma about her in the ring that I think a lot of people will get attached to. So I would say this is a must-see match just to see her being, very charismatic, and her using that whip is, something I haven't seen before in wrestling. Now my thing is that how come that's not a disqualification? Isn't that a foreign object? Or technically it can be a disqualification because it's part of her body. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. I don't think it is a disqualification, but it just made me think because it's a part of her body. Her body is a weapon, and her hair is just a part of her body. But she uses it as a whip. But we'll see. We'll see. But her her doing that type of stuff that I've never seen before in wrestling, using her hair as a whip, as a weapon, that alone will make her over in NXT. Just that alone right there. But Bianca Belair does move on to the second round after defeating Sage Beckett. Our main event tonight is Piper Niven, also probably known as Viper Niven, and she's known in Japan. She wrestled Io Shirai and Kairi Sane. She's wrestled these women, so she's from Japan. She knows what the fuck she's doing. She faces off against Santana Garrett. Now, before I get into Santana Garrett, Piper Niven, she is a bigger woman. She's about the size of an Awesome Kong or as of a Nia Jax. But she's athletic as shit. And she's a good looking woman too. I'm not into bigger women, but her face, if you because I look up some of these women on Twitter and in Instagram, just see how her followers are. But Piper Niven, she's very confident. She's sexy from the point where she's very confident, and she's a beautiful looking woman in the face. If you don't like bigger women, that's to each of his own. I'm not a very big fan, but I can't deny that she looks beautiful. in the face. But she can wrestle her ass off. She is great. She is great, and so far she's one of my early favorites in the tournament. Not early favorites to win the tournament, but just one of my early favorites as far as wrestlers in this tournament. She is fucking awesome, Piper Niven. She went up against Santana Garrett, which was being built up as she's the Wonder Woman of the WWE. Is Santana Garrett? She has a look. You know, she's cute. She's bubbly. You know what I mean? She reminds me of like a well, I want to say like I don't want to say of a Trish Stratus, because she's definitely not in ring skill, but just like a mixture between Trish Stratus and Mickie James as far as her ring attire is concerned. You know, she has like a you know, the little Wonder Woman headband on, and you know, but as far as the in ring talent, it's very basic, very green. You know, she does have a little bit of few athletic moves. You know, at one point in this match, she had Piper Niven in an armbar, and or Piper Niven had her in an armbar, and she reverses out of it. So you know, so she has some athletic ability. She did a little bit of octopus stretch on Piper Niven, and Santana Garrett, she's not as big as Piper Niven. She's about as tiny as you can imagine a woman could be. But Piper Niven, she showed her raw power. You know, she showed her athleticism in this match. You know, at one point in this match, we see Piper Niven, you know, just hit a beautiful running crossbody on Santana Garrett. I thought it was over. Big back elbow, you know, Cobra clutch by Piper Niven into a Rainmaker. Very good stuff from Piper Niven. Santana Garrett, she looked okay. She did a nice through the rope, you know, middle DDT, and almost got a 2 count, or almost got a 3 count there. She got a 2 count there on that. She did an eat defeat on Piper Niven. Niven came back with another big splash. She drags Garrett into the corner. Garrett does a top rope Hurricanrana. Just great stuff. Just great stuff from these women here. But the way that this match ends is that Santana Garrett is trying to do a kind of like a springboard, like a Tajiri, like a springboard back elbow. But the way she did it was she was trying to do a moonsault in the middle of the ring. Piper Niven immediately moves out of the way. She hits a senton splash and hits a Mikin Uchu driver on Santana Garrett for the 1-2-3 pinfall. This was my probably second favorite match of the first round. I know I said that yesterday about Mia Yim and what was the other chick? I forget. The Mia Yim. Who did Mia Yim go up against? I forgot who Mia Yim went up against. But the match that Mia Yim won. So yeah. I thought that match from night 2, the main event of night 2, I thought that match was good. I think this Piper Niven Santana Garrett match was better, and we obviously know what the best match was of the weekend. Everybody's talking about. I'll be talking about tomorrow here on the channel of Kairi Sane and Tessa Blanchard. That's obviously the best match of the first round. Okay, we'll be talking about that. Again, I do think, I do personally think that it is a little bit overrated, in my opinion, but it was still a good match nevertheless. But guys, that is it. So we have in this here, we had Toni Storm, Bianca Belair, Dakota Kai, and Piper Niven all advancing on into the next round. Guys, if you made this far into the video, I want you to put down below and say who were you most impressed with in this, as far as the winner is concerned, who were you more impressed with in this night. Hashtag Storm, hashtag Belair, hashtag Niven, and hashtag Kai. Put that in the comment section if you made this far in the video. But this was a very good episode of night 3 of the Mae Young Classic. We'll be doing night 4 tomorrow. But guys, that is it. If you did like this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up on your way out. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and like the Facebook page, where both links are down below. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.